Hi everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today we're going to collage, one of my favorite things to do amongst other things. But I started this paper and it's just a 8 by 11 piece of white cardstock. So what I did was I grabbed some papers and started ripping and gluing. And then after I did that, I distressed it with some distress ink. This is, I can't even read it anymore, what this is, but that's what we're going to do today. So get yourself some scrap papers. We're also going to use some punches and we're going to make some clusters. I have some buttons here. I have my watercolor pencils. They don't need to be watercolor. This is the set that I'm using. I just got it based on what Pam said, and it's got 12 different watercolor pencils, and you don't the only way to activate them is to wet them with water, but you don't have to do that. So I have that. I have some paddle brushes, my glue stick, a little scissor. I have water in case I need to. Oh, here it is. I also have my water brush to activate the if I want to activate the colored pencils. I'm not sure if I'm going to be use this, but this is called Posca, and I've used it to make dots. You don't have to do that. This is just suggestions. And then I have some pens here, and on the side I have a bunch of papers, scrap papers, map, some sewing patterns, a digi-kit, some old vintage papers, more maps, and let's see where this takes us. So this is where the first one went, and I just wanted to show you. I see some pieces sticking out that I'm going to fix here, and let's get it down. Make sure all your pieces are down. This vintage paper is very old, so it's going to rip easily. You really need to glue it down properly, and just be careful when you're gluing. So most of the pieces are, I think all the pieces are down pretty good. All right, so let's just have fun and see where it takes us, and that's about it. So I'm going to move this one to the side, and I have another sheet of very white cardstock. So let's just get some paper out and play. And that's what we do here at the Crafting Depot. I need to put my glasses on. There we go, we can see much better. All right, so this one, let me move this water, is gonna go, I think I'm gonna use this side. And I'll put down some. I'm at Pam's house, so she uses Scotch Create glue stick, and it's in her Amazon shop if you're interested. I heard her mention that some people were having a hard time finding it. I also use Scotch. It's not the same. It's a smaller white tube that I use. But we're going to use what Pam has over here. And here we go. So I am house sitting and taking care, me and Baxter are taking care of Sunny, so we'll be here for a couple of days. And I took the dogs for a nice walk this morning. They didn't want to come back home, but I have I feel like I'm falling apart, to be perfectly honest with you. I've got broken toe, meniscus in my left knee. I'm all of a sudden developing arthritis. I mean, I feel like I'm falling apart here, and it's all happening recently. Not fun getting old, I'll tell you that. It's interesting. I never thought this would happen to me in my younger years. Okay, here we go. That's okay, not to worry. This is what it does. This is very interesting paper. All you do is just adhere and carry on, as Pam would say. Just carry on, and not to worry about any of this stuff, because it's only paper. Okay, let's go. And I'm just going to put that on top. And you want to know something? It's going to look really good. All I have to do is get it off my finger. Okay, let me scratch that over there and see where we are. Okay, so we got that. And I found this really cute picture of a bird. And I think I'm just going to put the whole thing down, except I'm not going to glue all around. This way it gives me an opportunity to stick things underneath it on this side. But what I will do is just give this a little bit of a ripped look, that torn edge look, and that looks really cool. So we'll place that in the corner over here. So I got my corners done. Now let's see what else we have here. I didn't take out any. That's interesting. Okay, I have this brown paper, which is pretty cool. And I think what I'll do is just rip it like that, and we'll put it right there. So there we go. And I'm going to leave this side unglued so that I can stick something else underneath it. So I got this little area right here. And I didn't grab any. That's interesting. Okay, this is interesting. Ladybugs. So let's just rip that. Ladybug cookies. So always look at your papers. You might have something worth, like recipe books have pictures which are really cool. You can use them. I'm going to stick this underneath there and leave a little space here. Now I'm going to glue this section down. Let me get that. Okay, there we go. So that gives you, an idea. You can just stick things underneath each other. I didn't do that up here. I did it over here. I think I did. Yep, I didn't do it here. That's okay. That is okay. All right. Let me look and get some book pages. Got a stack. Okay, let's move it along. I found some pretty paper. And we're going to use a little piece of this pretty paper that I will stick underneath here. And I'm going to give this edge a little torn look. So that's going to go there like that. And then, do I have space? Nope. I'm going to tear it like that. Okay, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to leave this side unglued, and this side is going to get glued, and the top. We finally have sunshine today. I'm very happy about it because it has been raining here it feels like every day. It's really only since Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday last night. I finally went out and met up with some friends, and I was desperate for some kind of social interaction with people. So I got my people fill last night. It was really nice. Met them all down at the there's a restaurant over here on the water. So we all met down there and got something to eat. Was very happy, and then headed home to the dogs. And they were very happy to see me. I told Baxter before I left, don't worry, Mom is coming back. He always fears that I'm not coming back. And they're both very happy because everybody got a little piece of some chicken this morning with their dog food. So they're sound asleep, sleeping underneath the workstation here. Oh, lost a piece of this glue. Let's see if I can push it up. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's get this glued down. yeah, so that was a nice night last night, a nice treat to meet up with some friends. Here's some interesting paper, and it's got two sides. Let's see what I can cover here. Let's take this off, and let's just give this a little bit of a raggedy edge because we like that. It looks nice. Okay, let's see if we can, yep, like that. Okay, so we're going to put glue here. And how did I say it was? Yep, just like that. And it's starting to look really, really nice. I love collaging. Anybody can do it. It's easy, and I think that's why I like it. It's fun, it's easy. Okay, you know what? I'm going to put, where's her scissor? Here it is. So we're going to take out this towel. Here, and then I am going to rip. I notice we like to rip in the junk journal world. Everybody likes to rip. That torn edge is what is appealing to us. And you know what? I really enjoy it. I really enjoy ripping paper. There's something calming about it. It's kind of like getting all your frustrations out, although I don't have any. I have nothing to complain about except for my aging, aching body that's failing on me. So who am I kidding? I do have stuff to complain about. I don't want to get old, but unfortunately I am getting old. But you know what? Getting old is something denied many, as my dad would say. He would have given anything to just get old and be with us, but he's not. And that's what's going to happen to all of us. We're all going to heaven someday. All right, you know what? I just like the way that little piece fits in there. Sometimes you just have to play with these papers until you see what you like. I like the way that looks. And that'll go there. Okay, let's get that. Yeah, so the sun is out. Supposed to go to an event tonight, but it looks like they're going to cancel that due to the weather again. It's supposed to get cold. You know what? We have more of this paper. So let's go up here. Well, maybe we'll just do that. And then we have that edge there. Yeah, I've been here almost 9 years, and this is the first winter I've really experienced this kind of weather. I feel like I'm in New York again. Okay, so we left this piece open so that we can stick stuff there. Let's see what else we have in this pile. Here is something interesting. We could stick that there. Let's get that. Looks like we're running out of glue, but we're going to try and use as much of this glue up as we can. I'm very frugal. It's kind of helped me in my life. Okay, let's get a little piece of this. Let's rip that off. I just want to get in here. Did I cover the whole thing? Did I? Darn, I can't. These nails just won't. It's very, I love them, but they're hard to work with. Okay, so we're going to put this in here. Like that. Yep. Okay, there we go. We're going to put glue here. Yeah, I'll tell you, collaging is a lot of fun. Okay, sit there like that. There we go. And like that. And like that. There we go. this. There we go. Okay, I got that. Now, what else? Let's use this paper over here too. So we're going to go in like this, around like that, and over there like that. And we want to see Mr. Owl. So there we go. And we're going to put that down over there. Oh, we're going to get this side covered. And there we go. This is really good glue, I have to say. I do like it. Okay, there we go. And let's get over here. And let's put that down. Okay, there we go. We got that. So we could use some more book page. Let me see if I put that there. How far up do I need to go? Like that. So there's no mathematical wizardry in my crafting. I'm not good at math, but I can just estimate. Okay, let's stick that over there. And there we go. Oh, something else to go over there. Okay, so we have map over here. Let's get some map up there too. So we're going to put map like that. We're going to cut a piece of that off. And we go on top like that. So what we want to do is just rip a little bit of this edge so we get that edge look, that torn edge look. And we got it over here, and we just need it over here. Let's tear that. And did I leave this? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. But that won't work because we need to go over it. Okay, so let's see what happens if we do this. Okay, we'll just take a little bit more of this side off. Let's see if I got to go over this here and a little bit of this like that. Okay, let's see. So I didn't fold it on a direct line. I kind of wiggled it. Okay, so let's see what happens here. So now we got that. There we go. We did it. Okay, so let's take this out. I think that's the end of that. Let's use it all up. Let's get this piece secured and these secured down. And then we're going to slide this girl in. Am I doing that right? No. Yes. What I didn't do, should have done, was ripped this side. So let's see if we can do it while it's on the board. And yes, we can. Okay, so let's just put a little bit of glue here and get that down. Let's put some glue here. And we got that down. Okay, so we covered our board, but what I didn't use was some of this. I really like putting the old sewing patterns. This has the number 13. Let's get that. And let's put that here. Okay, where is that? Here it is. All right. Let's see if we can do this without ripping. I don't think so. Maybe? Yes, looks like we can. Okay. So we're going to lift that up gently without ripping it. And we're going to go right over the map. And how cool is that? I love pattern paper. Really nice. Okay, this one has an arrow. And we're going to make the arrow. I'm going to put the arrow over there. Okay, that didn't work. So let's get another glue stick. She's got thousands. Okay, got another glue stick. I'm going to put the glue on here. And then we're going to put the arrow facing up, which really isn't going to be up in the end because we're going to cut this. Let's put some more. Let's put some over here. Oh, the UPS man is here. Okay, so we're going to cover the, we're going to put some interesting paper here. Okay, and then we're going to make sure, you want to make sure everything's tacked down. So this isn't, so we're going to go over that. That's tacked. And now we're tacked down really well. So all our sides look pretty good. And then we don't need to answer that. That's just to let us know that a package is here. Okay, so I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to close this up. I'm going to clean up a little bit. So I took in the mail and cleaned off the table a little bit. And now what I'm going to do, this is our paper. So I'm just going to turn it over and I'm going to cut off the raggedy edges that are hanging out over here. And then we're going to cut this up and add this to our stash of clusters. I really need clusters. And this is a great way to use up your stuff that's, you know, in your extra, you know, your cut-offs, things that you, let's get rid of this. Okay, so now we have this. So the next thing I want to do is cut this. I'm going to use the guillotine, so I'm going to put you on pause, but I'm going to make strips. Or actually, maybe I should do this in front of you with the ruler and the craft knife. I'll do this in front of you. Let's see how this goes. Okay, so clusters. I'm going to make these clusters because I know you're going to ask me, how big are they? So I'm going to make the clusters about, let's go over here. I'm over here. I'm thinking maybe, let me see. They can be all different sizes. They don't have to be the same size. So let's do like, let's do some that are like 1 1/4 by, let's do 1 1/4 strips. So I'm going to line up. I'm going to come back over here. I'm going to line this up. And you can make them any size you want. You don't have to, you know, oh, she said 1 1/4. We have to do, no. You do whatever works for you. And let's see, I want to line this up properly. Try to get a straight edge. And then here we go. And just gently press on. I have cut myself doing this. So just gently, you don't have to dig in. I also ruined my craft mat by like thinking I had to really dig in. You don't. You do not have to dig in real hard. So we'll make this one just a little bit bigger. We'll have all different sizes. How's that? So we're going to go over here. And, you know, in the end, I do see some pieces that might need a little bit more reinforcement. And we could do that too. Another thing you could do is you could Mod Podge the whole thing. But I'm not doing that. Okay, and then let's move over. Let me see, am I on a straight line? You know, when you're crafting, you can't like rush these things. You got to just go with the flow. Okay, that's not a straight line, so Oh well, we'll fix it later. Where am I? Where's my line? Here's a line. Here's a line. Somehow this does not look straight to me. I'm gonna have to fix it later. Okay, here we go. But I know you will all do much straighter line because you won't be on video and you'll be more careful. Right? Yeah, you can see, look at this. This is not straight, but I can fix it. So I'm going to take my bottom, which I know is straight, and I will line that up there, and then I will cut these pieces and fix them later. Okay, there's one. There's two. Yes, let's get that flower in there. 3. Let's get the owl. Let's move over here. Let's trim this in half. So the left side is even, the right side is not. So we're going to go like this. It's going to be a tiny one. Okay, and then we're going to turn it over, and we're going to go, the craft boards, as many of you will say, are really great to have. That's one thing you must have, is a craft board. Glue stick, glue of your choice. I like the Fabri, a scissor. You don't need a bone folder because you can use the back of a scissor. Let's get that on the line and cut that. Okay. You know what? I'm going to cut the rest of these. You don't need to watch me. It's kind of boring. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So, close the craft knife. And now out of that 8.5 by 11 sheet of card stock, I have a pile of clusters that I'm going to now decorate. So on my other board, I took the one of the inks, I can't read it anymore. It might be walnut, and I just went over the whole thing. But you know what, I said, well, on this one, I'm not going to do that, because what if I want some of my clusters to have like a pinkish hue? I can take out a dauber and just give it a little pink around like that, and then I could always grab, I could grab a no idea how this will look, but you know, she uses daubers on everything. I don't do that. Not that you can't. You can. You do whatever makes you happy. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is glue that. Let's get the glue out. Hopefully this comes out. And I'm going to put some glue. Come on. It's been in there for a while. Let me see. It's not coming out. Nope. It needs a pin. Here are her pins. It's very hard to work when you're not home and you know where your own stuff is. Hold on a minute. Okay, I found a pin, a little paper clip, and that did it. So I'm going to put that on here, a little bit there, and then I'm going to turn this over and put it on like that. And then what I want to put on is actually that would look really cute. Let's put that right there like that. And that will go on like that. Hold on, I got another idea. Okay, it's like being in Home Depot, not Home Depot, Home Goods when you're here. Not Home Goods, what's the store I want to say? Hobby Lobby. Ugh. My goodness, she's got everything. Okay, so let's do a little decoration here. And we're going to put, just been doing it for a long time. And come on, let's go. There we go. 1, 2, 3. And we'll put 1, 2, 3. And you know what? We're going to do this. I'm going to put one in there and one there. There we go. Let's put a little on the antenna. And maybe some on the wing. Let's move that around. That looks really pretty. I love stickles and Nouveau drops. They really add to your embellishments. Okay, so that's one. Can you see that? Can you see that? There we go. We got one. Very nice. So I'm going to put that over here. And let's take another one. So we have another one. It's not perfectly straight, so you know what? Let's play. I brought this from home. Let's play with the little corner edger. And made it curved. Get rid of your scraps. And I have a bird that I think would look good just sticking off the edge, maybe. Or yeah, let's put that bird on the edge like that. Okay, so we're going to glue you down. Oops, a lot of glue came out. Who's in here? It's sunny. Okay, so we're going to put that there. And maybe we'll get some Nouveau drops. And we didn't distress this one. We're going to do this one differently. I'm going to go around here with the Nouveau drops. Kind of outline it. And you know what? We still can if we want. Let me see. Let me see. Let's try that. Oh, is this the painted paint? Yes, it is. Let's see what happens if I don't ruin it. Okay, come on up. Up. Just do a little bit on the... No, you can't do that. No, we're not going to do that. All right, so that's number 2. And this one is not very exciting. So let's put something, let's do some distressing with this peeled paint. I like peeled paint. I think that I would definitely recommend getting peeled paint if you like stuff like this. Okay, so let's put the peeled paint there, cover that, and we're going to trim it, the corners. Move the scraps over, and you know what, maybe we'll take a piece of this paper and we'll glue that on. Where are you? Here you are. Put this on top, that like that, and then I have a dragonfly that I was coloring before I got on here, and I think that will look really cool on here, so we'll put the dragonfly there. Yep. Let's get that there, and across here, and up there. And we're going to turn that over. Come on. And you're going right across here, baby. Yes, you are. You're going right there. Very nice. And then I think what I'm going to do is edge it a little bit darker. So I'm going to take out the old dauber. And we're going to go over the edge. just give it a little bit more oomph. And you can even go over this like this, just to give it a little bit more vintage look. And there you go. You got another one. So that's 3. Where's my other one? I got 1, 2. All right, on to one more. This is really cute. I love these little punch outs. So I brought out my crayon, not my crayons, my colored pencils, and I just want to show you something. Let's take this. Let's cover this. We need to cover our, let's color this. Get the antenna out. And turn it around. And we're using the Stabilo colored pencils, water pencils, which get activated when you brush them with water. So you don't have to brush them with water, but if you choose to, you can. So what I'm going to do is kind of give it a dark line all around. And let's see what happens. Make that dark. Make the tip dark. Let's go around like that. Give the edge a little bit more. I don't know what's going to happen. This is my first time doing this. I don't know if it's all going to blend together. Okay, what can we put? I know green might not be good. Let's see what happens with orange. So we'll put a little bit of orange in here. Like that. Like that. Some dots. And then we'll get some brown over here. And let's see what happens. Okay, so we're going to activate it. Here it is. Okay, so all I do is I squeeze this and some water will come down to a little drop of water came out. So I'm just going to brush this and you can see it activates the colored pencil really nice. I mean, that's really cool. So if you want to find something where you can color in the lines and then later on just with a fine water brush, I'm not sure that, whoops, get away. Okay, that looks really cute. And we're just having fun, playing. So let me cover that, let me get that, clean that. And as long as we take care of our stuff, it should last us a long time. So let's straighten that out. Put it back into the tube. And then what I'm going to do is try to pick this up. There we go. And I'm going to find another. I think that'll look really cute here. And this is sticking out a little bit, so I'm going to cover that with glue right there. Come on. Just a little bit. There we go. Sealed down. And then we'll take this and we will cover that with glue. Let's get that on there. There we go. There we go. And, you know, there's nothing to be afraid of. We can do anything we want. There we go. And then maybe put some Nouveau drops, stickles. This looks like it's empty, but there's a little bit left. Let's try and use it. Let me shake it down. Okay, let's see if it comes out. Yes, it does. So we put a couple of stickles there. Couple of stickles there. And over there. Let's do this side. Want everything to be the same. Okay. Well, you don't have to have everything that's the same. You do you. Don't do me, do you. Okay, so we got that. And I think that looks really cute. So we'll put that to the side. And let's do another one. I'm just having fun. I'm sure a lot of you have disappeared. Ugh, but that's okay. I don't blame you. I understand. But you know what? I'm having fun. So I'm going to do this one. Oh, I should have just cornered it. You don't have to do that. I just like the way it looks. This will be my last one. And then I'm going to wish you all a wonderful day. And I'm going to go over this again. I like the green. Just darken it all up. Okay, covered that. Put those back. And what are we going to put here? This heart is super big, so you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it smaller. So this was cut out with a punch, and it's kind of big in my opinion. So we could do that. Okay, now this was done with a watercolor crayon, and this was done with watercolor, and I did them both to show you the difference. This is watercolor, this is a pencil. So did I activate this? I don't know if I did. Let me see. Let's see. I think I did. Yeah, I activated it. But you saw on the other one what happens. Okay, so we got that. Let's clean the brush. And we're going to add this to the back. So you can take a heart that might not be the right size, and you can make it smaller just by folding it in half and following the line of the heart. Pretty simple. And I know most of you know that already. So I'm just repeating it in case somebody doesn't know. You just never know what people know. Okay, so now that does stick out a little bit higher, but that's okay. So I want to put something on here, not this color. So I found some black crystal drops, Nuvo. And it doesn't say, does it say what color? Well, they look black to me. Yes, ebony black. So let's see how this comes out. Okay, there we go. So let's getting in the camera. We're just going to put a couple of drops. Put one over here. And one over there. This is a little ruined. I wonder if I can get that up. No. All right, let's just make it bigger. There we go. Okay, so that's pretty much what I'm going to do today with you all. I'm going to continue crafting after this video, but I think I gave you a good idea of how you can just take a piece of cardstock, some scrap papers, and glue them all together, and you get these little clusters that are really cute and that you can add to your junk journals. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I wish you all a wonderful day. And if you like this channel, please subscribe. I also have an Etsy store with some junk journals. I have paper packs that include a lot of different papers in there. I think over 80 or somewhere around there. And I also have Fabri packs, and that's it for now. So again, have a wonderful day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.